Hello everyone, I am here to do the energies for soulmates, for the energies today. This is very general, so take strictly, very strictly, what resonates, as these can be for new and existed relationships, and this is for the whole entire collective soulmate relationships. So not everybody is going to be in a good place. Some of you may be dealing with I'm hearing falsehoods. And it's coming from the Seven of Cups, which really there's still some things to be revealed. But it also, I feel like, has to do with the Foundation card, because it's saying don't make decisions based on guilt or what you should do. So between the Seven of Cups and the Foundation card, there's some falsehoods that could possibly be connected for some of you. For others of you, I'm feeling that there's still some goodies coming into play, and your relationships feel like they're more harmony and or coming into more harmony. So it's really kind of like a key balance kind of day. It's a day where you just need to focus on putting everything together and having patience, okay? I do private readings for soulmates. So me being a soulmate reader and specialist, I have the ability to look into what is going on with your relationship and also what is going on behind the scenes energetically with your union and with your energies together. And I look into what your focus needs to be. And unlike twin flames, there are moments where I can predict timing, or I can predict what situation you both will work well with. All right. And my website is up, www.angelswhisper1122.com. So to book your private reading, you can access my readings and book them straight from my website, okay? But this is very general, so I really want you to be open, and I really want you to only take what resonates, because this is not going to resonate for some of you, where others of you it'll resonate maybe a tiny bit, okay? Soulmates are in their own little league right now. I feel like a lot of you are in a really great place, and you're just moving forward with things, while others of you are still tiptoeing around some things, but things are stronger. Especially with the soulmate relationship energies being King of Pentacles today. There's timing, conflicted timing, excuse me. But I really feel like there's still some things that are coming together, and there's momentum coming in. I feel some of you in new relationships, there's still things that you're still getting to know, but I feel like because this King of Pentacles is a thinker, he challenges himself. He also contemplates a lot. There's a lot of contemplation coming in with some of you, maybe with communication. Also, I feel your hearts are getting stronger, and there's more balance coming in with how you're both starting to think on the same page. Some of you may even be starting to get into more commitment. And I do feel like a lot of you may be possibly talking about moving in together, or there's so much chemistry that you're both sharing spaces. One minute it's like a sleepover, or maybe your new partner is starting to move into a decision where he's finally able to move forward and be where he wants to be. There's a lot of contemplation with this king, and there's a lot of analyzation with this king, but it's not over analyzing. It's coming into a stage where there's analyzing, making decisions, and being able to really circumvent past the issues that were conflicted in the past few weeks or past few days. I feel like your soulmate, whether it's a female or a male, there's a lot of initiatives coming in to actually be more balanced and start listening, and there's more ability to focus on what the true path is. That's for new relationships. For existed relationships, you and your partner are really starting to find more passion, and I feel more communication. I feel like the communication is stronger. There's more power. And also for some of you, because this King of Pentacles is a visualizer, I feel some of you have moved from new relationships to more existed now. And your plans are starting to move forward into a deeper path. I'm feeling pathways of love. So there's determination coming in, and there's building coming in. I'm feeling like the building blocks that were blocked before are starting to tumble down, and there's more getting to the bottom of what the issues are. There's a lot more harmony, a lot more happiness coming in. There's more connection to your souls. And there's the ability to balance out your emotions. Some of you may still have some questions, but I feel like you both are finding the truth together, and you're working through the weights that were weighted on your shoulders. There's more movement with looking at situations and putting an answer to them. There's a lot of shifts coming in this week for soulmates. I didn't do the soulmate reading this week because I had some things that I had to do for myself this weekend and yesterday. But I feel like for this week, you're going to see more or less more activity coming in with more power, especially with Mercury being in Leo instead of in Cancer. Leo Mercury is more powerful. There's a lot of analyzation, but there's also like a lot of fast paced things. There's also, because Leos are a fixed pattern type of a planet, they're still analyzing, they're still working through. Some of it may be stubborn, but there's also that capability to take leadership and ownership of what you need to work on and put those strategies together and give them analyzation with stronger viewpoints, with stronger connections. So this King of Pentacles, even though it's an earth sign, not a fire sign, there is relatively new shifts coming in. Like I said, new relationships that were in new relationships months ago. Even the last year, you were shifting from new to existed. There were some questions going on last year and the last few months, but I'm seeing a lot more patterns with existed relationships. You've moved from new to existed. And that came from determination and really wanting to build your future with each other. Because this King of Pentacles is a leader, he's also challenging his fears. So there's a lot of strength coming in. There's a lot of unity coming in. He's very smart and witty. So there's a lot of using your intuition together and also building that unity together to make a more powerful relationship. I do feel a lot of changes coming in the next few weeks. Maybe some of you may be possibly talking about your futures broader, with more broader ideas. That's what's coming to me, but there are other things that it could be. It could be what you were afraid of talking about. Things are starting to come to light and you're feeling more balanced enough to open up with communication. There's a lot of building, a lot of strength coming in. And the union energy is the Seven of Cups, and that's where I'm feeling the King of Pentacles with the Seven of Cups. There's a lot of really strong connections here. There's manifestations coming together. There's both of these cards are visualization cards, because the King of Pentacles is a visualizer and the Seven of Cups is all about manifesting your true desires. I do feel like there's a lot of things coming to the surface, and that's why I was talking about relationship energy is just really shifting stronger. Like this woman is she's a queen, even though this is a Seven of Cups. She's wearing her tiara, and that's a queen thing. So that's a queen energy. There's a lot of a lot of feelings that you're starting to build, as I said, with the King of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups together. There's a lot of more balance. There's a lot of more connections with heart, emotions. There's grounding and balance, and then there's emotions, because the Cups is all about emotional guidance. And I'm feeling there's a lot of preparations coming into the next phase, because the Seven of Cups, again, is all about being a manifestation. The Cups in regular tarot decks, this is a Tarot Lenormand, but in regular tarot, the Seven of Cups is cups that are filled with everything coming up to the surface. So there's a lot of new beginnings coming to the surface, and it's only a matter of time when things start to facilitate and come together with more broader powers, less questioning. I definitely don't feel any confusion today. If there's any confusion at all, it's because of the King working on what he wants to bring to the table. But other than that, I don't feel like there's, and that's what I was saying about before, maybe there's something that doesn't have all the answers for, because this King of Pentacles with the Seven of Cups, there's things coming to the surface. So if something doesn't feel right, and your answers don't feel clear, or your communication doesn't feel clear, some of you, your communication is on top, off the hook, really strong, right where you want it to be. Others of you, there's still some timetables coming up that's going to prepare you for more of an awakening with your communication. So for those of you who are still opening up to your communication, what is going on behind the surface with the Seven of Cups and the King of Pentacles is that tendency to not really know what's going on, and not really, you want to make decisions, but you don't want to make decisions just yet. And, you know, things are going to fall into place, so you just need to trust the process. Have patience, because when it comes to relationships, it's all about building. It's not about timing. You're going to have a lot of time with this person that you're in a relationship with, because this is a long-term relationship. This isn't short. Especially since this King of Pentacles is the energy for soulmates today. Because this is a king, the kings are always in it for the long term. Knights can be too with some energies, but kings are in it for the long term. They're in it for building, and especially when it is next to, the King is next to a Seven of Cups. There's going to be stronger vibes coming in for long-term stability and security. You're going to have your ups and downs, because the King of Pentacles with the Seven of Cups is determining, making decisions for long-term and stability. So things are going to fall into place, but with the behind-the-scenes energy being the Empress, there is going to be some really strong chemistry coming in that's going to bring a rebirth of things that want to be. Okay? That want to be. That's what I'm hearing. That want to be may be understood for some of you. Questions that need answers, again, time will tell, and it'll come together for communication, for harmony, for peace, for happiness. Females, this Empress is related to the Queen of Cups, so of course there's a lot of emotions that come up. But whenever I see the Empress, I always think of standing in your feminine power, and especially with the Seven of Cups being a queen on there, and there's a queen here. There's a little bit of debating coming in, because the Empress is a queen power, and in this tarot deck, this queen is a queen power. So there may be some conflicts coming in. But the Empress is balancing out with the Seven of Cups. The Empress is balancing out the energies and helping you to step into your feminine power, because I feel like that's where you're processing your true emotions. For some of you females, you really need to let go of emotions and let go of any conflicted feelings of in your past relationships. For some of you females, you may have not been able to trust your partner, but this new person or this person in your life that you've been with is long term, so you can trust them. Some of you, I feel like this is a past life related relationship. Others of you, this feels like it's a soulmate. But there's a past life and a past life soulmate and a regular soulmate energy. I don't feel a lot of heightened energy, so it doesn't feel kindred spirit, and it doesn't feel like a twin flame energy. Twin flames are very heightened, and you know when you're in a twin flame relationship because their energies are mirrored to yours, where as soulmates, there's no mirror energy. And even past life soulmates, there's no mirror energy. It's just a feeling that you know that person for many lives that you've had with each other, or you may have shared 1 or 2 lives with this person. So there's continuation of buildup of healing and of releasing and of building a more, secure type of energy today. Energetically, that's what this rebirth I'm feeling is all about. And what is going on with the opposing factor here is the soulmate. Some of you may be dealing with that new relationship. Your new relationship, some of you may just be starting in a new relationship, okay? Others of you have been in this relationship and it's new, not yet in that existed relationship. So you may, your soulmate, this might be some of that new beginning stages starting to come together with the soulmate card. Others of you in new or existed relationship, as I just said, this could be a past life relationship. For some of you, because it's part of your spirit, they're part of your spirit. You know them for many lives or a few lives. So this is not exactly a new partner. Others of you, I'm feeling like you need to really focus on what your spirit is telling you. And trust that this process is going to bring more closure, because for some of you in new relationships, even some of you in existed relationships, you're still clearing those past issues. So there is going to be stronger physical traction coming in that I've been feeling for the last few weeks, the last few days even. And I feel the partnership is moving into that security stage, okay? So for some of you who have been in this partnership for like the last 6 months, and it's been blossoming and growing, it feels to me like it's moving more into the existed relationship, as I said at the top of the reading. So your spirit energies are working together. Your souls are meshing to become stronger. You're with your partner. You've met them. So apparently that is what's bringing that closure into your new relationship. For those of you in a very brand new relationship, you've been dating a while and it feels secure and it's growing. This person is longevity, and your spirits are growing stronger. Your connection is growing stronger. So trust this process. But I also feel like this person has been in your life before in past related lives. Okay? So that is the energy that I'm picking up for the opposing factor. And that could be what is making the Empress and the Seven of Cups build stronger, because there's still some things that are picking up pieces and bringing everything together into oneness. The King of Pentacles with the soulmate card, this, as I said, is bringing longevity. Your partner is, whether your partner is a female or a masculine, this person is trustworthy and they truly love you. They truly want to grow with you. And there's nothing that's hidden except maybe some things that are still not ready to be securely said yet. But the foundation is slow it down. Let things come together to the surface. Between the Seven of Cups and the King of Pentacles and the Empress, there is some things that are bringing stronger foundations that will help to carry out your path, your dreams, your connections, your goals. And I feel like there's a lot of bonding coming in, all right? So take it slow. Let the communication come in deeper before you make any decisions on whether or not to move in together, some of you, or others of you making decisions for the future goals. I also feel like with existed relationships, you're on the right path, so just keep moving forward. Before you and your partner decide to analyze deeper into other territories, you need to let things continue to close with this process, because there's a lot of you that may be still feeling guilty because you either pushed your partner or there was something that was going on with your relationship that your partner felt guilty of. Those things are balancing those things out. So before you go on to the next phase of your relationship, things need to be slowed down just a little tiny bit of energy, of chilling time, especially with this King of Pentacles. He's all chill. He's not into like, let's go on, I'm a free thinker. He's not a King of Wands. He's not a King of Cups. He's not a King of Swords. He's a King of Pentacles, which means he processes things slowly. He makes sure that he knows exactly what he wants before he takes that leadership role. So things are processing and everything will fall into place, but you gotta chill. You can't expect your soulmate to be ready to go. Some of you, there's a tiny bit of readiness, but just chill with it and let things fall into place, especially when it comes to what the outcome is. Be patient. You know, Rome wasn't built in a day. It took time. When it comes to relationships, you need that balance. You need that communication. Some of you, even though you have perfect communication, I feel like your relationship, your partner, is just like Pierre here. He's just kind of taking it easy and chilling out. Pierre's like, I'm not ready. I'm just going to chill out just a little tiny bit and close my eyes. So that's patience. So some of you may have great communication, but others of you, even though you have great communication, you still need some quiet time, some pacey energy time. I do feel a lot of you want to talk, but some of you may be pulling back just a little bit. But that's because things are still building and things are still starting to come together. Again, just like Pierre. He's like, leave me alone, okay? I'm trying to sleep. So just focus on your feelings. There's this little girl, okay? It's like a little child. Just work with that little child energy. Use your imagination, and your imagination's with your partner. Working on your imagination together with your partner will only help to balance out even more. And there's going to be more harmony. There's going to be more happiness. There's going to be more moments where you and your partner can plan for the future. But you just need to chill and just let things fall into place. It's not about your timing. And for some of you that are saying, well, I want to get married really quickly because I want to have kids. You can have your kids, but you can't push your partner. You can't push yourself. Relationships work in strategies. Relationships work with balance. It works with love, with true love, with deep connections. And if you push that love to grow, whether you're in new or existed relationships, it's going to fall apart. And especially if it's not completely ready for everything to be perfectly just so, okay? So you're just going to have to chill out just a little bit. I know you don't like the word chill out because that means things are taking its time, but things are looking good. They're looking like there's a lot more passion, like there's a lot more movement, like there's a lot more things that are starting to show up with signs and new beginnings, and things are manifesting. But have patience, talk with your partner, share your dreams, share your desire, because again, this is a long-term relationship. People who are in new relationships, long-term committed relationships will come together in peaceful time. Right now, you just need to focus on building that relationship, building that solid connection. And as you do that, you're going to find more happiness, more ability to really put things right exactly where you want to put them. All right. So these are the energies for today. So take whatever resonates. In the meantime, if you have questions on your own relationship energies, you can reach out to me through my website, which is www.angelswhisper1122.com, and you can find me that way. You can book your private reading that way. All right. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy the energy. Enjoy time with your partner. Have faith and trust. For those of you who have yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel and you want to, the link will be in the post on Facebook and Instagram, okay? So that way it'll hit you. You can hit the link and you can go directly to my YouTube channel. For those of you who already are subscribed to my YouTube channel, thank you very much. Like my videos because it shows that you support me. It shows that you appreciate all the readings that I do for you freely. Energetically, we share that connection. And when you press the like, it shows even more of a connection. All right. And for those of you who know other people who need this kind of guidance, share it. By all means, share my reading because I wouldn't mind helping people that are not hearing these insights. It's important that my message be shared with others. So, if you know people who are having issues with their love life, especially in relationships, share this video with them. Let them know what's going on. Okay, you have a wonderful day and namaste. Remember, do not rush. Just let things flow.